Hello everybody, welcome to another paid clip, and today I'm going to share with you a little quick tip on AoE leveling, AoE farming, AoE soloing. With a hunter, it is all primarily for leveling. Things get a little bit different, a little bit more complicated once you are level 90, of course, but this is what I did to level up my hunter to level 90, which you all know I hate leveling, but I was having so much fun, and I absolutely love AoEing tons of mobs down, getting just a crap load of mobs, and coming away with at least my pet full health. As you see here, I'm dying a little bit. So if you'd like to know how to do this, let's continue watching and get into the guide on how you can do this best and how and what works the best for AoEing a lot of mobs down. So let's get into it. First thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a pet that can tank well. I chose a turtle, and make sure you spec him as tenacity. Tenacity is just basically a tanking spec for your pet. It works the best because you're going to be having your pet tanking a bunch of mobs and also increases his healing done. Now for talents, are not really as important. I'm using Exhilaration mainly for the heal to me, but Spirit Bond will also work. Now glyphs are the most important part. Glyph of Animal Bond increases healing done to you and your pet by 10%, which is good. Glyph of Mending lets your mend pet heal your pet every second and for an additional 25% of its health. And Glyph of Misdirection, where every time you use Misdirection on your pet, Misdirection's cooldown gets reset, and it's usually a 30-second cooldown, so you can constantly spam it on your pet. Now this is really the most important part of all of this. This doesn't work if you don't have this macro. It's the Misdirect Macro. What this will do in one macro, you just spam it. It targets your pet, casts Misdirection on your pet, casts Mend Pet, and will target your last target. So essentially all you're going to be doing is, as soon as you start to pull and you're doing your multi-shot, you just want to keep spamming it. It'll cast Misdirection. You want to make sure your pet has all the aggro at all times. This to me is the greatest macro I've ever made, probably. It really changes the whole way you're playing the hunter. And this is what the whole setup looks like while you're leveling and AoEing a bunch of mobs down. So again, like I said, you're going to want to pop your macro pretty much as soon as you can. Anytime there's mobs that come off and attack you, pop your macro, attack that mob. Otherwise, it's very self-explanatory. Go ahead and try it with a couple mobs at once. You might want to use the macro, maybe fight 2 mobs. You don't even have to multi-shot, just keep chain pulling. That's the way I started, and then when you get more comfortable, you can go ahead and just pull as many mobs as you can really handle. And of course, if anything gets too sticky of a situation, go ahead and feign death. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys.